What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to Let's Play Seven Nights Flashpoint. Today we've got the Q node trick to run, a simple procedurally generated infiltrate and download against Ultra-Tek for Vanguard. Got to get new implants from him. Not much to say for the preamble, so simply here is our team. I forgot to put Rhyme in the roster. There you go. You've got a silencer, you got a silencer. We're good to go. This is the squad. I do want to call out a couple of things on preparation here, one of which is I went and bought new combat drugs that I'm not using right now, but with getting the Riksham drip upgraded, there's a new combat drug that gives, it costs 0 AP to use, it gives a move point and melee accuracy, I think some evasion or armor as well. That'll be on my Warmachines going forward. Otherwise, not too much to bring up. You can see the gear they've all got. One thing I also realized, actually, I went through and looked at a bunch of cyberware off recording, and I realized that actually I have the ability to craft 0.6 AP armors and implant cyberware that gives 0.4 fractional action points. So everyone who is not Warmachine, I can give 7 permanent AP to. And so I'm going to work toward that going forward as my next sort of like roster preparation goal. Anyway, we're going to look for matrix hosts. So there's going to be one right there and one over there. Extraction, we don't know just yet. I'm thinking the team can walk up this way and then clean this out towards the end. I don't think going through here makes any sense. I think we simply take this straight route. I have coordinated charge here. It seems pretty worthwhile. Let me see if I've got a good skipjacks. This one's going to be a little annoying. It's kind of far away. And this one, however, yeah, has some pretty good skipjacks. Probably going to knock, like, siphon this and then run a bit forward and then skipjack once I'm, like, partway through the room. That'll look half decent. I'll have to probably rewind because I got a lot of stuff here, but should be fine overall. And what I want to do is lure everyone to the same room and kill you all at once. Under sec level 8 is going to be, honestly, relatively easy. Well, I mean, yes and no. We have a lot of turns to spend hacking red host on large hosts here, and I do like all my files and accounts. One benefit, although it's also a large time sink of the larger hosts, is I get way more accounts and files, so I generate a whole lot more influence. Anyway, coordinated charge is on. Katana can siphon now. There's no reason not to, really. But I'm going to wait for Tiny, try to lure the entire room into one spot. Not the easiest. Actually, not terrible. So I'm going to drag all of you to right here. That seems fine. I don't see any major issues. If I drag up here, you're going to have some level cover. I want to be hidden from the camera as best I can. I also want to be open to my assault rifle, so something like this should be reasonable and catch them just fine. It's going to be a little bit far away for things like slash slide, but I'm not sure you're going to get very far on your own. So you're a basic guard, you're a shotgunner, you're a divergent, and you're a shotgunner. I'll do have one of you who's going to be a little bit harder to hit. That'll be good enough. I'm going to save anticipation otherwise. Ideally, my Cyber Knight leads. I think that would be optimal. Should be able to delay as needed to make that happen, which is good news. Don't really want Tiny to go at the end. I think Slash Slide's pretty valuable here. But I can't get around that without ending people's turns, so it is what it is. You're all right there. Hitting the Divergent is going to be tough, but it's fine. So I'm going to yield, Remake will lead. I have 3 in range, and sadly Divergent, well, actually, if I go to here, let's see, do I know what your vision range is? Not really. There's a good chance Divergents actually see 22 meters. I want to say that's actually how they work. So I think it's quite likely. Actually, ooh, you know what? If I'm here, I step out to shoot, so it should be hard for them to actually see me, because when the guards die, I should be back in cover. Okay, this should look decent. I might be wrong, but I think it will be. I am very tempted to interference spike for the 10 accuracy. I don't need it right now. Well, yeah, you're at 97. You know, let's get the 10 accuracy. Why not? It's going to come back from cooldown, and I have AP in a weird spot regardless. In fact, this is now going to stack with Downer, and they're going to get in a really weird spot. It is what it is. We get a crit. We get a shred. That is Downer. They are... Yep, they're set negative. So now they're waiting for a future turn. You're suspicious, not alert, because you can't see me. I get my recoup. This is going to trigger Steamroll. And yeah, I was able to dodge away from you. You're suspicious because I had back behind cover in time, which is what I wanted. You've heard gunfire and seen bodies, of course. I think you've seen one body, maybe none. Where's the third body? Okay. Yeah, you saw that one. I think Rhyme can go next. The goal is... yeah, I want to be alert. I want you to be alert and be spotted from combat. That way... And I'm going to marker sights you, because you're going to have this evasion here. Though Downer might have covered it. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, now I'm spotting your alert so you won't go into cloak every time you see me. I keep forgetting to Iron Grip. I have played so many campaigns with, you know, stacked out soldiers like this. I don't know why I'm forgetting to use Iron Grip, but you're one hit from dead, so I'm going to run here so that I can... Well, run and gun is cute. Wasn't really the goal. Could have used that in the previous action. I just forgot, because I always do. We're here. Yeah, these bodies are going to get found by this camera. There's no way around that one. It's going to escalate soon. Although, the nice thing is, if Katana does her job well, Skipjack makes this not a huge deal. So I can go up to here. I'll be there next turn. I'm easily in Skipjack range. I'm going to hope that this shares an SCU, but it might not, which is going to be really sad for me if it does. So I'd love to kill this. I will, at worst, jam kit this and keep it down for longer. Because I would love if these bodies were already discovered by the time things ran out. Okay, this host only has one SCU. We are in a great spot. So double active ice. Damage and unload programs. Damage to me. Yep, don't like these. So I keep forgetting to rearrange these. We unlink. We have to drop you guys. I could kill everything. 1, 2. I'll just kill everything. It's fine. I don't need to. I also will have the AP to spare, I'm pretty sure. I do have a somewhat fewer Matrix AP overall due to switching out what talents I've learned, but I think it's fine. We have 2 tokens from that. Double dagger. And then I want to load decoy because I think decoy is safe. I want to load data filter because that'll make me safe from escalations as well. I'm not worried about my AP overall. I mean, does this cost me actions? Okay, I'm going to wait. I'm just going to pin drop. Or I'm going to run the Phantom Slide. Let's see. Does pin drop actually make more sense? So what I could do is like Phantom Slide here. I mean, I could load programs, but I'd run out of actions. So I can Phantom Slide, walk back over, Phantom Slide, and then when I come in later, it's like pretty decent. But I would rather get my pin drop value. There we go. Let's knock something down. This is now cleaned out. I'm very tempted to Phantom Slide this and then just like come back later. I could also just Phantom Slide all 3 of these and come back later. I'm going to come in here. It'd be very easy to walk in and knock this down. And then the nice thing is actually, like, none of these nodes are very scary anymore. Like, the only nodes that are scary is you, and you. Everything else is, like, probably pretty handleable. I think I'm still going to go for pin drops, try to get lucky. That's pretty nice. I think I'm allowed 3 downloads here. Nice, that's 1 fewer node to have to look at. Not bad here. I can get 5 downloads here as well without having any issues. There's part 1. Yep, we're still okay. I don't have any pin drops left, but I do have Phantom Slides, so I'm going to go Phantom Slide to you. That's gone. I have enough actions I can walk here and be safe. So I'm going to walk here and be safe. I'm going to Phantom Slide you. Whatever's there is dead. I cannot end my turn here. But I do feel like knocking down 1 more node, I might as well. Or I could save slide. I could simply deck bending. I think sliding is fine, but I'm getting so little value if I do it, right? If I slide, I'm knocking down a very easy node that doesn't matter. I don't see a good reason to do that. So I'm not going to. I'm going to deck bending. I only get a couple actions here. That's my last action. Wait, do I have... Oh, I can't get it from here. Oh yeah, I have Crash Pad, actually. Right? Whenever you're about to suffer Dump Shock, I protect myself from it. So I can just grab this and not care. I've been dumped, but I should not suffer Dump Shock. In fact, I don't. I'm fine. We're chilling. I'm not debuffed. We're hanging out. Means I won't have deck bending for this unless I rewind, but I'm likely to rewind. Things are down for a long, long time. I think she has +1 from her traits, another +1. Oh, that's so funny. This breaks the line. But I think I have +2 turns jamming, 1 from a passive point in my class tree. And you know what? It's right here. I think Tiny can grab this. I'm going to hit silence for the move speed, and You're going to go try to grab loot boxes for me. I might have run a little bit too far, but I think we're okay. Okay, you're actually pretty safe to make the run for it then. Yeah, if you can grab these safely, I might as well, and save myself some time. I'm tempted to use my rewind cooldown as soon as possible. This allows me to use 1 AP reasonably well and start my own cooldown sooner. I think that is worthwhile. So honestly, really good first turn. Very happy with this one. We clean out the guards, and these timers will take a long time to pop. One thing I didn't do is I'm pretty sure I have body bag learned on her. Maybe I don't have it learned on her. I guess I don't. I guess next time I get a max talent, I will. Anyway, Katana's going to go for this. She can get there, but let's let this guard walk first, just in case there's something funny. That's not a big deal. Alright, let's go piece by piece here. Rhyme is here. Any gameplay here? Not really. I think it's loot box and wait. You are very fast. That's a very good blueprint. That is the best craftable SMG in the game. That's not worth it, obviously. I think standing here and ready to go next turn seems very reasonable. This host knocks all those down. Not going to reach it this turn, I don't think, but it's fine. You get this, no problem. Honestly, pretty decent. This is probably one of the best, if not the best, craftable E-rifle. But crafting is off limits. Yeah, if I get to solo this, I should wait and see if Katana can knock this down this turn. I think it's very unlikely, but I might as well wait. Alright, Katana, what you got? You got a lot of move speed. Easily 2 AP to spare. Get on in there. Let's infiltrate. Let's download. This is the host from Truck Job. Actually, it says right there. Yeah, fair enough. So, yeah, by the way, if you want to, the Truck Job host is non-random. You can memorize it. And you could know that this is the thing you care about, and the CPU there if you really want. Spiking CPU in the middle of a hack is reasonably useful because not getting escalation is nice. This whole side can be mostly ignored if we can come back around the bottom instead of knocking these all down. That's probably correct to do as well. Do I want a Spectral Dagger? Yes, because I'm probably going to Trapkeep or something. I have deck bending. Oh, right. I should load programs. Go here. Might even data filter. It is a Pit Viper. I think it's worth data filtering. Let's deck bending. Let's dagger. And then we'll look for Trapkeeper plays when they show up. I don't have enough daggers to go for anything more here, so I'm not going to bother. But plus tally, minus connection, can't connect. That looks playable enough. I need anti-active for you. This is kind of a yikes. This is not terrible. I have a lot of armor. If you download, that's docile for now. Cause stress is annoying, so start with you. This doesn't do almost anything because I have a lot of deck shield, so I will simply eat this to get a bit more done this turn. Honestly, it's fine. I still have Q protocol. Yeah, I'm really not worried about it. So, end action for now. We'll be back for more later. Yeah, so obviously could not knock that down. That's fine, though. Let's spend 1 AP trying to get more info on who might be here. There's a guard, but you're pretty far. I will probably have to lure you or something. Jam kit this. Anticipation. Actually, based on where you're standing, you're not going to easily get to me. I think this spot is going to be safe to stand no matter what. I think you're not going to get around. If I want to be really safe, I can refract. I can't anticipate. I could refract. This would be incredibly safe. I'm going to wait. I think I'm honestly fine where I am. And then remake. I might want to optimize for taking a reload, but I also kind of want to be up here and ready to fight with the team. If I go here, this way you don't hear the gun. That's probably worthwhile. Hang out with the Wireghost. And I'm probably going to have to turn back around. I'm not sure just yet, but we're also really docile for a while. We got the important part done, and now we're kind of waiting around. So I will burn look ahead so I can know what more guards are doing. You're standing around for now? Okay, we'll let you stand around then. I'm not in a rush. You are walking over, but again, I should be fine where I am. Oh yeah, we're totally fine. Great. Katana can keep going. Drop you. Need to drop you so I can download. Thank you for this. Scan. Deception. This part's chill. If you download, got it. Drop these. Got enough stuff available right now. Don't know what that barrel goes to. That looks new to me. Okay, I got put back. That's honestly not that big of a deal. Damage to connection, then can't connect out. 3. I was worried it was going to happen. Before I walk into the node, I was thinking to myself, oh, I should do Deception 1 in case I needed like 3 disables. I still have 2 here, and I can get another one there. Then I didn't do it, and I ended up getting betrayed. So I'm going to go ahead and unlink that. I think it's worthy. I have more charges. I can get up to 7 tokens, and I can get more with Trapkeeper later, and I think it'll look okay. So I'm just going to walk here. I'm going to unlink you. Cost me some AP. It's not the end of the world. Take my downloads. This doesn't matter to me at all. I'm just going to walk here and take these down. And then I'm trying to use this to generate more tokens with Trapkeeper so I can knock the CPU out. So 8 AP, not the end of the world. Damage to connection is ignorable, but tally is annoying. I'm going to go in this order. Yeah, low AP here. I can scan. Yep, 2 traps. That's going to be kind of nice then. That means I can walk here and then do stuff. I can also load a dagger really easily. So I can basically stand here and then, no matter what, I think I'll look decent. So let's see. This is if you download a blueprint, if you use a program, if you use your program relocate, and then that's messed up. That's going to hurt. I don't want to unlink this one, but any action is any action, so I have to start here. I'm going to get sent around by the relocation, which, you know, it is what it is. And we'll figure out the rest later. It's fine. You can end for now, and we'll be okay. That thing definitely hurts, though. Cool. Well, you get this no problem. You're obviously somewhere useless, so I don't care about you at all. Arc Blade, another long sight. Yep, it's fine. Dr. Sevenfold doesn't matter to me either. I could duck through this, but I think for now this spacing looks pretty good. This host would eventually kill these lasers. I might get brought back there. I don't want to solo you. You are a basic grunt, but like... I mean, I'm kind of tempted, actually. There's not a lot of guards around. Like, you're alone, and I think I can solo you. If I can get in range. So you're going to walk that way, which isn't scary at all. So if I go here, I can easily slash slide, then attack twice. And I don't think I fail that. If I want to be really, really safe, I can take VCAPs first, but like... I just think I have the damage. I just think I have it. If I'm wrong, I'm being real stupid. But I think we're fine. I lost an initiative, though, which is not what I wanted to see. Ooh, wait, if you come too close, I get spotted. I was not planning for that. Thankfully, I'm okay. Alright, I take it back. I'm not going to do that. You're chilling there. That's fine. I'm thinking we should have Remake lead, because she has better shred. Camera's going to see me. It is what it is. We get the shred. I am not in range to do more here. I'm going to yield to see what Rhyme can do now. I think I just E-rifle here. Getting the kill is too important. You actually managed to fall under this and not be seen with the camera. That's actually wild. We definitely take those. Okay, you'll be the one to grab the loot when it comes up. For now, you can hang out right there, and it's not a big deal. This guy eventually will matter, but not right now. You can reload the AR. Don't have Rewind for Katana. It's fine. 2 Tally for interference. Whatever. I'll be honest. I'm really tempted to unlink this because I'm going to get sent around and I really don't want to. So the reason to unlink would be when I click this, this pops instead, and this is still going to be there. And if I get sent somewhere bad, I don't have the damage to get through this. I only have 7 tokens. So I'd rather unlink and then just hit Trapkeeper and just have tokens and... I'm doing only 1 because this puts me at 13. I just want to start the cooldown and generate the AP, basically. So get rid of you guys. Generate more tokens. Take my downloads. Where are the new active ice? Because we sent a lot of them around. Okay. This is not too bad. This is an easy Phantom Slide. I think it's like for sure the play here. I lose decoy. Whatever. 2 traps and a passive is completely chill. You need to load anti-trap. If you load a program, if you download a file, super chill. There's part 2. Glorious. Need anti-trap, or anti-passive, rather. Come here. Tally and connection. Connection is tankable because of Q protocol, so go ahead, make my day. That's chill. 3 per action's pretty chill. We'll load scan here. Okay, this one was actually more docile. I try to remember that nodes without the floating bits are usually very docile and have very little tally. This is on download, so we gotta kill all 3. Solid blueprint there. I'm out of IO. I can load this deception. Only thing left is this node. I'm thinking, instead of running through all this, let's just Phantom Slide. There's no downloads here, but we get to go grab this. I lose decoy. Can't reload it. It's fine. There's no traps here. Damage to deck. Damage to connection. Connection is fine. Download blocking. Shouldn't need to scan because I scan from the outside. There's part 3. Okay. Whole thing took 3 turns for 1, 2, 3, 5 download nodes. I kind of care about the SCU, but I would rather make more progress, so... Oh well. It's fine. Alright, there's 2 guards still around. You exist and are actually walking away. And you exist and might actually be threatening, so I don't want to deal with you. Let's just go ahead and let you do your thing. I don't feel comfortable with Tiny running at this guy anymore. You don't jam kit back either. That's really unfortunate. I mean, maybe you can sneak by everyone. Let's see. If I go here, I'm unseeable. I can definitely, like, lure you around or something. But let's just be safe for now. Just in case you really do walk around, let's just be here. I doubt it, but... Yeah, okay, this sucks. It is what it is. Would not have minded killing devices with this Wireghost, but I spent my AP doing other things. We're going to escalate. Escalation is likely to be new guards. Katana's going to be stuck here, so if the reinforcement's right here... I mean, we can fight that. It's not going to be a problem. I think letting guards see that I am over here is fine. Actually, I kind of want to kill this guy. You're a basic guard. I can shoot at you pretty easily, I think. And I don't really care about this tally because we're gonna hit this anyway, and I would love to be within 25 meters. That's not gonna happen though. Yeah, I think honestly I'll just shoot at you, and it is what it is. I'm gonna beat you on initiative, probably. I'm expecting about 1 crit here. I got more than 1 crit here. That is me having a bunch of AP, and I feel like, you know what? I might as well grab this door and give Katana some freedom. You're obviously a bit useless. There are no other guards on the map right now. Cool. Again, we're very likely to escalate. Oh, sorry. We're very likely to get reinforcements as the escalation. Neo Razor, fine. I still want to see a Berserker Blade. Berserker Blade is the best dropped weapon in the game, I think. That one comes with good pure damage and really good baseline shred. I had it in my last Let's Play, and it felt great. Alright. Honestly, I'm willing to like go fight this guy. Everyone else won on initiative, so just going for this guy seems okay. I can easily spend 1 AP to get into range. That is actually one benefit I haven't thought about of -1 move detection, is I can simply run into slash slide range. Which is actually pretty beneficial, all things considered. Oh, that is a fat crit. We take those. Alright, well, there's 1 box and 1 host left. This exit's going to be pretty chill. We can group the entire team around this. Put my Wireghost there. Let's see where escalation goes. It is almost certainly reinforcements. It is. They will find the corpses right on time. They're being sent to intercept where the corpses are, or maybe towards that camera, I believe. Well, yeah, we have 2 tokens here and 1 there. It's fine, honestly. I'm really not worried about much. Go grab your loot box, why not? Solid. This will sell for like probably 80k. Pretty happy with my drops here. So this is feeling pretty good. You're gonna go sprint across the map. You'll get there in about a turn. I might have coordinated charge back, actually. Does Rhyme have coordinated charge back? No, it's 1 more turn. Okay, it's a 5-turn cooldown, so it's turn 6 for coordinated. And I'm probably gonna rewind myself. I mean, honestly, it might be correct to rewind myself this turn. Like, run across the map for rewind. The goal being generate the move speed. It's fine. I'm just gonna have you go. I mean, No, I think it's correct to generate the move speed. I'll put you here. We're just going to stay around here, and if they ever show up, they show up. You're done. Remake has a few AP here. I can spend about 2 running, and I'll get in range. About, anyway. I have to spend 3 running. Okay. If I spend 3 running, I am not in range still. Okay, I'll spend 3.5. Definitely in rewind range now. We're optimizing for her speed, though. So, here, Katana. Have your tools again. And she goes... not that much farther, but farther. Thank you, 10% move speed. 2 devices see me. One thing I maybe could have, maybe should have done, was skipjack this. Nah, it's this host, though. What would this have touched? I guess I already knocked these down, so I don't really care about re-hitting that. Yeah, it doesn't really matter too much. Alright, well, Remake's gonna run over here. I did generate a lot of tally, and thus created another escalation, but it's fine. You know, I should have stood here. I should have stayed where I was. This is a very likely reinforcement spot. And I was a little bit too fast here. Well, you found all the corpses. I guess we're going to escalate anyway. You also might be too far away from my Wireghost, and I blocked the, I'm not getting, what's it called? Glasswalker on my Wireghost. Yeah, I think she's too far. Okay, that's the spot. Playable. And dangerous for sure, but playable. But yeah, I should have been better about putting her near the team. So that we would have very easily played for... oh, wow. You guys are so far in a weird spot. That's going to be a lure angle for sure. You've been told by the AI to move, not by your own volition. You don't see corpses, so lure will work on you. Rhyme has it. Remake does not. Katana does, actually. That's cool. But yeah, didn't catch Remake. Okay. I'm going to run you up in order to lure these guys. Let's go a little bit farther. Actually, I kind of want to send you guys away. I could send you through here and we might be able to play that, but I want to... actually, I kind of want to be somewhere like... if I'm here, lure reaches into that room and it will send them over there. And you will follow it to the letter. But that's dangerous. I mean, I really... oh, that's line of sight for you. Yeah, it's a little dangerous for me. I'd rather go in 2 parts then. Do something like go here, lure you towards the bottom of the steps. That's pretty far away from me. I mean, honestly, you know, I should have done. This is a mistake on my end. I can delay at 18. We're going to find out what Remake knows, because she has look ahead. And that's going to be the information that I want. Alright, well, back into the host we go. Time for the rest of our downloads. We did spike a lot of stuff here. Let's go load this stuff. And data filter. That's fine. Deck bending. Okay, so the goal is... let's start on the left. Well, let's see. I have to backtrack to which way I go for it. If I start on the right... well, so yeah, the reason to start left is to find ways to generate tokens to then spike the CPU. And then, once I spike the CPU, I clear out the top half. And that's going to be acceptable, I think. This is obviously a dead node. Yeah, I'm going to generate some tokens here. I have 1 unlink and 3 trap keepers, so I can get a lot from this. Tally and connection. Connection doesn't matter to me. More active, so I got to get deception up. The other one. Tally, then AP, then connection. This is already dead, and this has downloads still. Let's go left, then right, then out. Doesn't really matter which way I do it, but let's just do it this way. Great, that's alarm processing down. These should be empty. These are mine. Reload this. Woke up 3 ice. That's annoying. These aren't that scary. I'm just going to Phantom Slide here. Just, even though it doesn't do much for me, lets me just get off that node and move forward, which I would rather do. Let's grab program loading so we can actually do everything else that we want to do here. Scan costs 1. A lot of active ice there. I will probably unlink them and then try to get lucky with pin drop. Which I have a good chance at. I'm not guaranteed to by any means, but should be okay. Okay, you're actually following, yeah, that camera breach. That's fine. Found another corpse too. Yield. Okay, remake. So what do we know about this? What do we know? You're all running there? Great. We can do nothing and succeed. My favorite kind of success. Let's all hang out over here then. All we're doing is hacking. Sec level 8 looks really guaranteed here. I'm going to save coordinated charge for when she's going to go leave. And of course, the guards do not know that I'm over here. They didn't see or hear anything on the side of the map. So we're going to hang out. Yep, boxes are all empty. We got what we came for. Just go ahead and end your turn. Let's hit escape a whole bunch. Okay, that was a weird freeze. Oh, wow. They, like... He just gets frozen in that room. What is that? That is so weird. Why do you lock up in that room? Yeah, it's doing... Okay, that's really, really strange. Okay. Obviously, I should send those a bug report. I'll have to go to the hacking first, but that's fine. Actually, wow, I'm like freezing when loading. What is going on? That's really weird. I'm getting, yeah, these random freezes now. I mean, maybe it's on my end, not the game's end. They're going to unlink this. That just looks annoying. I've got 7 tokens, which is not... Okay, I have Dagger. That's going to be 11 tokens. Okay, we're fine. We one-shot everything now. Let's get lucky with pin drop. We did to start. Mission complete. Always done in style. Alright, well, I'm going to use Phantom Slide to kill this and probably... Actually, yeah, I'm just going to Phantom Slide these two. This will die the normal way. Can't connect. Challenge accepted. Phantom Slide. And then I don't need to spike the CPU. In fact, I shouldn't, because getting there at all will escalation. So it means I could have actually Phantom Slid instead, but... We got what we came for. You can disconnect. Okay, so... bug, high priority. Game freezes for about 2 seconds when guards walk up to this room. This save might not repro for you, but when Omni, Draco, and Psy yeah, I don't know why. Very weird. Could be on my side, right? I don't know if it's the game, like, running into some weird, like, scripting, like, infinite loop somehow, or if it's just, like, I happen to hit exactly that point in time, and I'm blaming the game, and it's my computer. It could be, right? I'm recording video, for example. Who knows? We'll see what it looks like. Actually, with pre-computed advantage, I might make it out. So, Rhyme is going to go coordinated charge. Easily hit the team, of course. We can just evac you, because we're chilling. Not a lot of needs here. Katana will keep waiting, because once you're done, Remake can donate 1 move point with pre-computed. And you can just leave. You're fine. Now, Katana might have enough to get out, and she definitely does. So that is a turn save, which wouldn't have mattered. We weren't going to escalate anyway. Although maybe they find a new corpse and something else changes, though I doubt that. But successful mission. We cleared out 2 large hosts and got out and got every box in 7 turns. That is fast. I will say having a ton of damage and Ultra-Tek having mostly chump guards helps, because it means you can kill an entire suite of enemies in like a single, you know, like 6 AP. We got what we came for, though. We got some solid XP. We got a pretty solid payment. We got a whole host of downloads, which I just love constantly. It means I can generate more and more file sets and keep boosting people. Of course, we'll still run more during this episode. I'm going to delay the power play till next episode. We'll do our class training and then move forward from there. Haze goes to 28. I don't remember what I wanted to get here. I never do. I think I wanted to go into Co-Conspire. Let's have it generate influence, and then we'll drop the cooldown further. Although I might not need it because I'm already generating so many files, but I don't know for sure. You're on the verge of upgrading, but you're in cyber surgery. I need to get to a 2-pointer, I believe. Yeah, you need a 2-pointer for the move point there. It sounds pretty good, though. I won't mind getting that. You leveled up. These are already as maxed as I need them. I've got little baby Iron Grip. I can't get much more. I think I might just end up going into Iron Grip here. I have enough target switching that I probably do want to use this, so seems good enough to me. Wireghost gets another +1. She is swimming in talent, well, yeah, levels and stuff for now. Let's see. I'm going to tab over because I have notes on, I think it's under, yeah, this tab. When is the next talent point? It's at 34? You get 10 talents at 26, which is got. You get 11 at 34. Yeah, so realistically, this is the talent set I've got, and I'm not getting any more. I've got AP and Aya, which I don't really need. Oh, you know what's funny? Well, yeah, I could actually... No, I couldn't drop these because I still have to get over to Unlink, and this is the damage node, which is required. So, yeah, it's like, oh, I could grab this and get here, but I actually... Well, I mean, these are the same node. I guess it was actually better, so why bother going any other direction? Up the middle, then out this way, and then... Yeah, we could use a not go here. Oh, wait, I don't have... Wait. Oh, I didn't learn that when I didn't relearn that when I respec'd last time. That's what I was missing. Okay, yeah. I'm glad I checked. Wow. Yep. That's big. That's actually really important to me. What a silly mistake from last time. Anyway. We're good for now. Soldier +1. Yeah, I'm going to wait till 25 for the marker sites value. Coordinated charge is good. That's good. I'm not going marker sites here. Oh yeah, I'm going to go 1 AP and 4 cooldown pop slot. That's right. I would not mind a +1 charge in this. Not that they need to make it, but I would be willing to take it. This is like very good for E-rifles, and getting to fit that in when you only have 6 AP would be kind of nice. So I want to call out that, yeah, I got this 0.3 reflexes, which is fine, but because I upgraded Vanguard, Chip Reflexes 3 exists. It's pretty long downtime. It is expensive, but it's only 2 missions. Right, it's 2 missions per implant. The implants are permanent. And it's 0.4 AP. And I've got, thankfully, because I've gotten them, I've got armors. I've got, what is it? Stealth Tech vests give 0.3 AP. And that stacks with the GX Mesh Jack. I sadly only have 1 copy of this. So there's only 2 blueprints. But I can give 2 people, functionally, 8 evasion, 0.6 AP. That'll probably end up being like my Cyber Knight and, I don't know, the Vanguard or the Soldier or whatever. If I had more GX Mesh Jacks, I would do more. And in fact, I can just try to get lucky and just throw in gold cubes, either save scum or just get lucky. And try to get like a 0.5, 0.6, 0.7 armor. You can get 0.4 as a random roll. I've seen it. So yeah, I can try to fit people out in big stuff here. Also, if I don't get terribly lucky... Actually, do I have a 0.2 as well? I might have it on this save. I think my other save has a 0.2. Or I might have sold it earlier in this save. And you can't merge the same one together. I can't like do these two and stack them. But I have a character who has ferocity. Which it might be... No, it's professional, which is you. You have 0.1 AP, and this can become 0.2 AP. So I can also give you the spine, plus the armor, and like try to hit a breakpoint on you as well. Then I wanted to say someone had ferocity, but that doesn't matter because I think it's the person who has this already. Yeah, you have this, which is 0.2, but I can't get the 0.4 from the spine. And I believe this caps at 0.3. Like, I think ferocity 3 is still 0.2 AP. So I would need to get a 0.7 armor to get there, unfortunately. Because I don't think you can get fractional AP on a Delta War. I don't believe that comes in. I could be wrong, but that's my recollection. Either way, that part is done. The money would eventually... Okay, yeah, so what I'm going to do here is it's time to save scum, because if we look at our core group, you're doing whatever, but you're at hype 100, you're at 20, you're at 30. So basically, I can get Wireghost to go to 60 loyalty, and that's the goal here. And then we'll run Phoenix Gundown after we get her hype boosts to get her loyalty. So let's play forward. Loot the files in the set. Sure thing. Proc-gen legwork. I'm going to delay this so that someone else can run it and gain hype. Exposure break for you. Okay. Hype break, and it was not what I wanted. Yes, we can get less connection burn, which is cool. but still not what I want. I am hard playing for loyalty, so let's try again. And the only reason I'm doing this is because I want to generate new content. Also, ooh, that's a McKellen raid, which will be a little bit more difficult. Legwork, delay. These actually might not even allow me the limit break first. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Height break. There's loyalty. That's what I wanted to see. Okay. So, I don't know what happens now, but she is... Oh, it reset when I loaded the save. Okay. You are loyalty 60, and you have stolen shadow site details. And now that's at 60, you have the details of a Warner Braun global shadow site operating outside the bounds of corporate law. And I can reveal this when she's loyalty 60. So at some point, I ideally will see something on my timeline, and that should be exciting. What's it going to take? Literally no idea. But we can save, because we got what we came for. Cool. And now I don't need to feed you more loyalty, but I still will, because no one else has anything going on, and you're easily my best Wireghost now, and so we'll do what we can. Right, so I want to go ahead and play the mission now. Right, the earlier I run it, the better it goes. I can use field ops to field coordination and a height booster on Phoenix Gundown. Here you are. For the mission planning, rapid transport, give me 5 people. Our squad's going to be this. I'm going to switch your sniper rifle out. Let me take your shotgun. Maybe your sword as well. Probably should be your sword as well, to be honest. Yeah, here's the Elysium drops, by the way. Melee accuracy, evasion, and a move point. And it costs 0 AP. And you get 3 charges, by the way. So this is like... It costs you like 30k or something on Chrome. We can double check this, right? If I go here into the store... yeah, 35k per each. So like, if my entire team runs this, it's going to cost me like 140k per mission. No, it's not true. It's going to cost me 135. Okay, close enough. 140k per mission. Close enough. Wait, it's literally 140k. What am I doing? Anyway, yeah, it is this and the next 3 turns with 3 charges, meaning I have 12 turns of 15 accuracy, 10 evasion, and 1 move point. Yep. That's really good. That's really good. Yes, the equip of my entire team is 120k mission, but my post paying my squad price for the mission is like 800k. So yeah, it cuts in like 1/7 of what I'm getting paid in the first place. But I also get about 1/7 more action points, which, you know, kind of nice. Anyway, that is a viable option that we could run. Regardless, you're wounded. I'll fix you when I can. You're not running the mission anymore. You are going to take the shotgun, which is not the most beneficial, don't get me wrong. But actually, no, I'm going to give you the shotgun. Here's the growler. You could then take the railgun, which I think is just fine. I think we'll leave you... Yeah, I think what you've got is fine here. Drop your silencer for the better mass driver. Drop your silencer for the better mass driver. Or the worst of the two, I should say. Drop that silencer overall. Take my favorite buddy, the sniper. Powerful and rare. Let's take the modded long sight. Get rid of the suppressor. Add range and damage. Secondary. Let's take a revolver if we have one. I do. It's on the other character. Let me take you. Let's drop this. Let's give it to you. Oh, wait. I forgot. I have this guy. Oh. I forgot I dropped this a couple missions ago. Is it better? I get 4 accuracy, 10 damage. I get worse crit. 4 accuracy, 10 damage. I lose a lot of range. I don't care about noise. So the damage per bullet is higher unless I crit. But I'm likely to crit. Accuracy is not always going to be that good. And I get a 5th bullet, which is not trivial. I will say this is probably better for the average stealth mission. Just because bringing the noise down by 9 meters is, like, truly is relevant. But without doing the actual math, I mean, this is like 2% more damage. And going from 2.3 to 2.2 is, I guess, 5% more damage on a crit. I guess this is just, like, better in the average case. Okay, I understand, yeah. Let's grab the railgun, or sorry, the revolver. Where's the revolver? It's... Why am I not seeing this? What am I doing? I'm going to switch you out for the empty insight. I think it's actually better. Put your mods back on. And then you drop the revolver, so... Yeah, what am I looking at here? Sorry, I distracted myself. We'll give you initiative. Why am I blind to what revolvers are? Was this just the revolver? Was that really just this? I guess it was. I guess I don't have that good of revolvers. Oh well. You're going to take Nis Nitrate. And honestly, I'm going to give you Elysium drops as well in case I need them. It's evasion and a move point, which is not trivial. This, I think... Oh, Rhyme refuses. Of course Rhyme refuses. That makes sense. Okay, I've got to drop you as well, which means someone's got to leave the trainer and take your full auto stuff. I think sending the Warmachine is fine. Sadly, it didn't level. It is what it is. I could cancel training, cancel detox. Cancel detox might be better, actually. You're stress 20. You're not useful in combat either, though, is the problem. But I kind of want to bring someone useful in combat because, like, well, it's D-Cartel. It's not a very big deal. Okay, screw it. Who do I want to give XP and hype to, though? He probably is the Warmachine. All right. I'm gonna have you leave detox then and gain XP instead. I'm being a little silly here. It is what it is. I honestly forgot that I wasn't able to run her in any of these missions. Is what it is. Decardel should still be pretty easy, but yeah. Rhyme, you need to swap your loadout for blank. Let's go over to you. You can take the E-Rifle. You'll take this other blade. You'll take this Blackout Lattice. We will give you Hyper V-Caps. I will give you Nis Nitrate as well. I think that's fine. I think we're good enough here. This looks strong enough to me. Rhyme refuses, but Falcon is going. This seems fine. I could have put Rhyme in the trainer, but I think we're fine as it is. Okay, for real, this is the team. And the goal... There's a feeling of impending violence. We're going to meet Diauto Weathers, the supposedly dead Quant. Trying to figure out where Paige DeVale is, who appeared to want to talk to Byron. As we inject ourselves into the Jupiter Civil War. This is the team. I think everything's fine. Let's go. I've been eagerly awaiting your revival. It really was you. Yes, I'm alive, but we have to fight. So we will. Thankfully, yeah, so sadly I'm missing soldier talent, so I don't have a lot of extra move points, move speed, and stuff. I would love to shoot these guys. Sadly, that range is just a little bit annoying. Turns out, I really could have used Elysium drops on my Cyber Knight. That would have let me get there no problem and shoot these guys. Oh well, we'll have to settle for this, which I think is... Well, it's inferior, but it's not terrible. There's a group here as well. You're weaker. I would rather not waste my high-quality assault rifle on you if I can help it. I think ARing these guys is fine, although debuffing a large group like this certainly is enticing. The difficulty here is... Not only can I not hit literally everybody, and Interference Spike is not going to get the entire group, even if I do downer them. The thought here is... what am I trying to say here? It's a good set of AR shots, but basically I can't get as many attacks as I would like. Honestly, it's fine. This is still the best use of my AR. Let's go. We will take Nis Nitrate. I could Interference Spike for accuracy, but I don't really need it. I'm hitting all of you anyway. I should try to put 2 bullets on the Grunt Captain. I want to shred you as best I can. Can't do better than that, though. I have 6 hits and only 4 targets. Crits should be very likely here. Yep. That is downer on the squad. That is recoup on me. I am going to trigger Steamroll. My team is close enough to get the benefit. I will get Savagery, but it's not going to matter on this turn. I have no AP I can spend anymore. I'm just going to run back to some semblance of good cover. Is that really only light cover there? That is a surprise to me. I would have thought that'd be really good cover. Well, I'm going to stand there. It's fine. These guys can't hit you, and these guys are going to have a hard time doing anything. I think it's chill. Do we need to use interference spike or anything? I don't think so. You're useless. You're easily fought. I'm just not worried about you. Alright, I'm just going to stand here. Should be fine. So Katana's got a railgun. Not the best target, to be honest. I think actually shooting these guys is slightly better. I'm nice and far away. I have a good chance of shredding their armor, which is what a railgun is good at. If I switch, I have a very likely miss, so I'm going to stay on the same guy for focus fire. Good damage, not a kill, but that's expected. Put you back into what is functionally cover. That seems fine. Good job to you. Let's put bubbles where you can get a lot of people at once. This is in range of 3, which gives me you, which is fine. You're kind of real, but someone else can get that kill. And I'm in range of everybody else. This seems pretty good. I'll double check that I really have range of 3. 1, 2, and 3. Yep. All right. Then let's nest. Let's skull shot somebody to get the AP back. That is virtually a guarantee. Down you go. Buffs me a ton. And I get fleeting because fleeting just works this way. Recoil is now a very real thing. And I do not have Iron Grip learned. I should really consider doing so. But, oh well. His Nitrate wouldn't be bad either, but I won't get multiple attacks if I do that. I am tempted to shoot you twice. After the first shot, the accuracy gets better. It'll break the 20 recoil. The Chop Shop does not seem dangerous at all, so I think I will just go for you. My crit chance is very much not real, but I have so much pure damage, it's still just going to be good damage. You are basically always dead, but I'm going to save Rapid Ready for later. Nah, I'm going to use it now. Just get the reload in. I think it's functional. I'll leave you where you are. I don't think I need to Overwatch. Keep in mind, I have like 80 recoil, so there's no point. I can hit you guys at 21 meters. I am accurate at 23, so that is no problem at all. Honestly, hitting these guys with the automatic makes the most sense. This should work pretty well, and I think Tiny and Diato can handle the other guys. So we get some pretty good damage here. Yep. Not quite dead, but very low. Oh, okay. That one died. Single target is not a guaranteed kill. I think going full auto and having to spend the AP to reload is acceptable. Although, actually, you're melee and cannot damage me. I will let you do whatever you want to do. Tiny has a shotgun, which is looking like it's going to be pretty effective here. You've got a shotgun as well. I don't love being exposed to that. I might have to retreat after this kill. And it's going to be hard to retreat after the kill because I'm kind of stuck here. I think I'm willing to risk this. I could even refract if needed to like be sure I'm safe. I think this is okay. There is a chance you don't die. I think that chance is very low, but there is a chance. Right? I'm not guaranteed to shred. I'm not even guaranteed to get full hits. We got it, but again, it wasn't a guarantee. Okay, I expected something like that at some point. Literally 1 health. Anyway, down you go. But yeah, because you can almost certainly get in range, I'm just going to throw a frac down and say it doesn't matter that you're in range, I'm unshootable. And then I'm thinking Diato can wait as well. Again, you're melee, and you shouldn't get line of sight. I believe maybe you can run here, but remakes shouldn't be easily hit. I mean, there's a world where it's actually possible, but here's what it is. I believe you can't reach. Cool. Nice turn. I think we can probably go for a sword here. Yep, it tells me I can attack down. Hey, if you say it. If not, I can get around, but it gives me a 1, so I'm going to pretend that that's real. Yep, great. Down you go. Didn't have to rush that, of course, but you're at 5. I'm going to put Diato out here as bait. She can't get 1 hit, and so if she's blocking line of sight, we keep her from getting shot. I could smoke, I don't need to. You're going to stand there. Your goal is to be a bodyguard, even though the mission is me bodyguarding you. Don't care. I'm going to run towards these exits. This is where people are going to be spawning from. Here, here. Any of those are possible. Okay. Can you fight me? I really don't think the answer is yes. You definitely can't shoot from there. You're at 12. You're melee. You don't matter either. You stopped kind of short anyway. Alright, cool. Next turn is up. I'm thinking I reload and wait for the next spawn. Just run down the stairs. I think you're fine like that. I'm really not worried about this. Bubbles does not have an attack. That's probably okay. Katana has a railgun attack. That seems pretty good. First shot's decent. Second shot's pretty good. Diato can try to help. Okay, yep, let's sprint. Get to here, and it's probably playable. Okay, well, I'm going to start. Wait, hold on. Okay, there was some funky... Hang on, I could have sworn I was getting it to show me this. Yeah. 1, 2, 3... Okay, it's just... The game is heavily cheating in my favor. We take those. I confused the pathfinding, and it gave me that bit of distance for free. You're hard to hit. You're easy to hit. And after the first attack, I will get my recoil back, and I can hit you cleanly. We crit the first shot. That's huge. Okay, well, now I'm getting guaranteed glances, so we're getting some good damage here. That's going to make this really easy for me. Great. I'm thinking Tiny goes melee here. Okay, Spun wouldn't be over the wall. That gives me Slash Slide. Then I can chase you guys down some more. The reason to Slash Slide is to trigger Choppa. Okay, this tells me I'm hitting you. So, I believe you. Down you go. Give me some move, or AP. Thank you very much. Alright, now I'm over here. Guess what? You are definitely dying. And down you go. Okay, well, that's them dead for now. I'm going to play for this side. This is a spawn point. This could be a spawn point, of course, as well. Remake can pretty safely reload. And yeah, we'll hang out over here, which is, you know, roughly in eyes to everybody else. You've still got Nest on for a few turns. Sadly, Savagery is gone. It is what it is. Your turn is over. Next wave. All the way over there. Not easy to snipe. And maybe a second group, maybe not. Not a second group. What do you guys have? SMG, SMG, and melee. So, really only Falcon is shootable. We just pull her back and it'll be fine. Might have to use Nest to get somewhere else, but that's okay. Yeah, I think hiding Nest back here is fine. I can burn Surge and get in range, I think, pretty easily. Gotta make sure I'm delaying down to around 6 on everybody. So, yield to 7, yield to 6. We can do this again a little bit later. No, she's going to be stuck there, is what it is. Tiny can wait. Diato can wait. Bubbles can wait. Falcon can wait. Remake can wait. Okay, here we go. You do not have attack range on me. And I don't believe the SMGs do either. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty confident in this. Yeah, you can't do anything special here. I'll just have you reload and end your turn. It's fine. Let's go see if I'm wrong. Yeah, I don't see it. Okay, that was actually kind of close. Overwatch does not matter to me. I'm going to leave you here to fight a group that might show up over here. Reload your shotgun to be safe. Diato does not... Well... That's going to suck, right? Because of his cover. That's playable, though. This guy rolled really high. That is not ideal. Remake can run across the map, and I can interference spike at worst. This is fine. Your Overwatch cone sucks. This attack is pretty free. It's not very powerful, but it is free. Bubbles is nothing. Okay, I still have Nest on, so I think Empty Lung makes sense. If I go to here, I have this line of sight and I have that line of sight. 19 meters. Weapon is accurate 21. Okay, I go as far back as I can then. We go all the way back here. I still want this angle open, so I'm going to stand... That might still block me. It is what it is. I'll have to Nest maybe. You always go back corner, whatever. We go back corner. I get one attack. it's going to be relatively accurate. I'm hidden, by the way, because I went to Hunted due to my passive, and then got to do that. Don't have Nest anymore. This deck is going to be incredibly inaccurate because this will probably count as you having hard cover. I guess we'll see. Don't have Nest anymore. Oh. It is, but I have so many accuracy buffs because of stealth attack that it's fine. I could pop Nest. It doesn't give me any accuracy, though. I think I'll just take the shot, and it is what it is. Coin flip to crit. Would have been higher if I nested. Would have been 100% if I nested. I think it's fine. You're at 5. I don't care about that. I'm going to yield to what Rumit can do. Because this guy's, well, Bubbles rolled better, but he's spotted now. I want to probably just interference spike you. I'll start by going here, though, and shooting. If I get lucky, we're great. Actually, I probably still interference spike, because this is not the most accurate. Plus 10%. Okay. Probably get 2 bullets. Oh, we got the crit. You're dead. Great. That means I'm going to run up here and interference spike you to drop you off of Overwatch. Not that I really need to, but I just can. Actually, hold on. Honestly, I'm going to stand where I am. I think you're going at 5, so like I'm not worried about you. You can figure this out later. But I can basically run you up really easily and then just mess with you on the next turn. Because I can get to like here and then I can Metal Scream. We get reinforcements? Yep, that's what I was looking. I was hoping that I was going to see that. I was hoping I was going to see the reinforcements bond right there. And that means I get to basically go onto melee. Run to here. I want to Metal Stream pulse all of you. So I want to go like... Yeah, if I'm... Yeah, so the tough thing is there's a chance that this is going to lie about whether or not I'm in the Overwatch cone, right? Like, this might actually let me get hit. Because some of the previews aren't fully accurate. Yep, that's what I thought was going to happen. Yep, that's what I thought was going to happen. Oh, well. Okay, that's going to be... this is a bug, medium prio, lying Overwatch preview. At the start of the turn, I ran, what's her name? Falcon. Falcon up here against the wall. There was no Overwatch warning. There was if I walked farther up. So I confirmed to walk to the supposedly safe location, and to my surprise, got shot by Overwatch. The movement preview was not accurate relative to the actual Overwatch. Movement preview warning was not accurate relative to the actual Overwatch. We're, of course, still fine here, but yeah, unfortunate bug. Anyway, report goes through. Yes, great. All right, I'm going to stand here. I'm going to hope that I get all 4 of you in slash slide. If I don't, I'll move around. No, that's all 4 of you in slash slide. Watch, I'm going to crit only a few of them. Because if they only all get low, there's an achievement for a 4K slash slide. Okay, this should give me the achievement. I have not gotten the 4K achievement yet, but this should be it. I don't even think a glance would fail to kill, because my accuracy is really high. Alright, achievement unlocked. I'm pretty sure. I've not gotten a 4K with slash slide yet. That's kind of hype. Well, good job, Falcon. Bubbles can reload and wait around. And everyone else can wait around. And wait around. And wait around. And you can reload because you can. And wait around. I think there's going to be one more wave, maybe. Looking like it. You're taking poison damage. Kind of sucks for you. Is what it is. I'm going to put you here, which might have more shots available. Not that it really matters much. Put you here anyway. That's you. Tiny is fine right here, I think. I'll put Remake back over to the side. Falcon's chilling. Daedalus chilling. Last wave should be right now. That's hittable. Is it only 3? Is it going to be 2 groups? Yep. They're dropping in right there. This is fine, though. I can very much play this. I am out of slash slide charges, but I'm a Warmachine. I can let it 18, no problem. Remake can at least rewind this. Bubbles will definitely want to nest and do some stuff. That looks pretty good for him. Let's nest and go for it. I do count as hidden, so I'm getting stealth crits. I want to one-hit somebody. I can't guarantee it. If I get the Blooder, if you die, I have enough damage to have 100% crit chance of everybody else. Didn't get it. That sucks. You'll at least die. Please crit. That sucks. I have nothing then. Overwatch seems... 48 is not amazing, but I'll still try. I think it's the last group anyway, so... nothing too spicy here. Doesn't really matter when I shoot. Good shred. Good damage. Tiny has to go join the team. She can't do anything here. I'm pretty sure it's the last wave. It just, this didn't update. I, of course, could be wrong. Okay. You're going to short yield, so that Remake can hopefully help you. The goal is going to be rewind you and interference spike them. That should give a pretty good number of tools. In fact, if I interference spike them, they literally lose their turn. So I guess I should say I have been somewhat underselling the value of bumped interference spike. It's still somewhat situational. I still feel that. But like, alright, your turn's over. Is, you know, pretty good for 1 AP. Right? It I think quite literally forcibly dunks the reinforcement wave. So I think I've been underselling it a little bit. Now, only one of you is heavily armored. So slash slide is going to give me pretty good value here. But unless you get shredded... okay, well, we're chilling. First things first, then, is let's get a claw kill. I think it's going to be on the Blooder. I bet you your armor is not actually 50%. Although, actually, this guy's even lower. I'm going to go on the Grunt Captain. I think in 4 hits, you'll die. I could go for a sword hit first, but what I want to do is actually generate the kinetic damage as soon as I can, so that my sword hits have the bonus. So that was a glance, but with the other 3 hits, it'll likely go okay. There's 147. And then even a glance, I think, will kill here. I got my buff, I have a million AP, and now, let's see. So theoretically, your armor's 50%, but I'll bet you it's lying. That was a glance? Yeah, you can see it soak 166, I dealt 205, so... the armor is a lie. I have a hand blade attack here. I might as well use it. I got a freebie back from Berserk Haze. Woo! That was a ragdoll. That was... you got sent. Alright, well, Diato... they can jump this wall and walk up here. This won't be in range to kill me. I'm going to say... yeah, you don't have reach. You don't have reach. Go for it. Will we hit? Yep. Oof. That is a fat stealth crit. And that now he's got savagery and recoup for the next turn. He's going to be a big boy. Yep, you're done. You are not winning this, that's for sure. Well, you can try to shred. Good luck. Wow, 15 damage. You're really doing it. 17 damage. Hey, you're improving. Wow, 35 damage. You finally didn't glance. Whatever. I didn't even check if his initiative was good enough, but we're fine. I couldn't have done much about it anyway, to be honest. Falcon is first. Great. I think just... yeah, just hit him twice. You're not guaranteed the kill, but you're probably going to get the kill. Do I shred? Yes. I did, by the way, mod this thing for more shred chance. I put in the shred grip, so I have 6% shred. I found that even though I don't have the active shred power slice, I am slash sliding so much that having really high base shred has felt kind of worth it. Well done, team. My Warmachine unfortunately took some damage. It's not the end of the world. You have my respect. You think they'll forget and forgive that you've been revived? Well, maybe. You want to be our employer? Yeah, it's something unexpected. I work for Paige, and we can discuss working for her directly. How'd you disappear? Wasn't anything simple. I was dead for 24 hours, so I was off the listing, and now I'm back, and so, you know, I'm an unregistered quant. Hi, I'm Paige. Nice to meet you. She's very close by for this to work. Fair enough. Yeah. Let's get guarantees of good faith with Byron, as there is a civil war and a battle going on inside the Daedalus block. So I will contact you directly. You are the safe go between the two of us. Holding levels up. Really solid XP. 320 for the trainer. Hype on 2 people. Even more from Adrenaline Junkie, so that's nice. Not that Katana really needs it, but still cool. I don't know if it requires a limit break or if it's just a simple timer thing, but at least we got that. This will be the last mission of the episode. That said, I would still like to have things happen. So let's see. Nothing's due for 5 days, so that's chill. Vertigo's already in line for limit break, but I could try to force that to be higher. If I feed her anything, I can put her at 100 and have her try to go first. So let me see. Let me go files that were created by a set. I have none left. Okay. Can I mint anything? Yes. I have another nuke 1. Whatever. Dr. Sevenfold yet again. I guess we'll try to sell it. You have an epic. Espionage personnel. Slightly better here. Vanguard I've already met. We'll go for the highest rarity to sell it for cash. Rarity easily trumps level in the case of files. It's not close. Okay. Patient dossiers. Let's go for rarity here as well, because of course we should. I think I have, yep, more legendaries here, more legendaries there. Okay, some of this will have to be sellable to Vantadrip. Not Vantadrip. What's her name? If you don't buy Megacorp, we can't sell anything to you then. What's your name? Street Splicer. You're way down here, Vertigo. She buys gang accounts, milsec files. Ooh. I might have gang or milsec accounts. I also might not. I have 1 milsec account. I can push her to 90. That might help. Okay. Whatever. Do the save. The goal here is... Let's do my training. Level 30. Nice. Could boost rewind. I'm going to keep boosting pre-computed for fun. Seems okay. You're still not leveling. +2 for you. No new talent for a while. I've enjoyed this part. And then the soldier part, yeah, is doing this. I think savagery was what I was going to look at next. Because I've got... I mean, fleeting is fine. The move speed and move point don't feel actually that valuable. The charges... I mean, like, the benefits is not even that good, really. I already have enough accuracy when this thing triggers in the first place, so... It doesn't feel worth it. I could definitely make Empty Lung better. That's like a real possibility. The cooldown is enough such that I can probably get another one back in time to feel good about it. 2-turn cooldown maybe not so much, but 3-turn I think is like hits the bar. Oops, I went too far back. But I think I'm going to go ahead and just boost savagery for now, and then figure out the rest later. I think it's been useful. +2 on the Warmachine. I can... I need... Oh, I got a talent, right, because 19 was plus talent, right? I was moving towards Cyber Sword stuff, right? I was trying to get to Choppa, so I have Choppa now. That's right. I probably would consider unlearning Deflection Field and going into Improved Power Slice instead, but for now it's fine. Another +1 on the Wireghost. She's gaining just 1,000,000 experience. Right, so I've already grabbed this from last time. Could go unlink cooldown. Don't think I want to go for more Trapkeeper stuff. Could go Skipjack cooldown. I was going to invest in here. It was going to be Q protocol stuff. We'll do that. That seems fine. +1 on the Vanguard sword. I've been... Yeah, I've got Refract and Lure and Glasswalker. I've been investing in Silence. And Cyber Sword side, yeah, I'm happy with all this. I think this is... Yeah, I mean, this is very good talent, don't get me wrong, but I'm greedy. And I've got Refract for a very similar purpose, so... Let's keep making this better. 25 is a +2. I can get second charge in 2-turn duration, so I can basically press this at the start of the very beginning and just gain a bunch of move speed, and at some point I'll crit somebody. Seems good enough to me. Okay, so the goal is fix people's wounds and injuries. Right, I have 5 days. Let's do that. You're in surgery. You're injured. That's the wrong button. Sorry. Let's treat you with Dr. Ash. It's going to be nice and fast because she's good at this. There you go. Let's go ahead and get your wound fixed up. I think, okay, Dr. Ash is busy now. 4 days from Luther seems fine. That should work out okay. This is due in 5 days, so it's not a big deal. I would like to get my power plays going through. With the scrubber upgraded, I can start building up the NanoFab. 750k is not even that bad. So Nano Scrubber is up. Let's start the NanoFab level 2 so I can build an armor bench so I can start building the really spicy stuff. I do want to go fractional AP. I want fractional AP armor and fractional AP in my spinal cyberware. These missions need people, though. So I'm not sure when my downtime is going to be exactly. This is going to be due, right, very soon. That's going to be important. I'll need people for that. At some point, I'll grab this one. Hardened target over there. And then Paige as the employer. And I am 1 mission away from bumping monster health to 200%. That'll be after running one more mission here. So for now... Who is stressed that might care? I mean, no one really. We're fine. You're in treatment, so it is what it is. Yeah, let's just not bother. Keep saving. I don't need to. I just get paranoid for no reason, really. Haggard Station is 5. It's going to be expensive to go to 6, but I might at some point. Let's get the dialogue for the power play. What am I really waiting on, ultimately? I'm waiting on the other soldier getting healed. Yeah, I'm waiting on you getting healed so that I can run you on the next mission. So you're going to play time for it no matter what. And I'm going to try to look for time to, even though I just put this in, I'll be looking for a way to put in Chip Reflexes 3 on people. Okay. Influence Break. That's what I wanted. Puppet Master might make sense. No, it doesn't. We've already maxed out Street Wetware, so Battle Tank is the play. That is exactly what I want to see. Battle Tank is now level 3. Wonderful. Let me check my notes, what that actually gives me, because I don't remember. There's a lot of things to remember. Let's see. Battle Tank 3 gives no eye cyberware. It gives level 4 hand blades, which is going to be hell of expensive. I can't even look at it there. So I'll have the site. We'll have you do it. Yeah, it gives me hand blades 4, which isn't even that much more expensive. But you can see hand blades 4 is another 30 damage. Still 5 days downtime, and that price point, like, is not miserable. I mean, it's not cheap. But, you know, to get 15% more damage, and no better crit damage, by the way. Right, the big upgrade is Handblades 3 to me, because the crit damage goes up, and you get the second charge, aka fourth charge. But 2 million is not that big of a bump, and it's still pretty good. There's also, you can just go, like, Hand Razors, and that's also quite good. Hand Razors 4 requires the next Battle Tank level, but this is the pure damage version. The crit damage is only from stealth. You see the prices are really similar. But yeah, the crit's only from stealth, but it gives pure damage instead. Also, the accuracy is higher, which, fair enough. And in most cases, probably is superior, but I can't keep myself from just, like, using the kinetic ones. I find them more, I don't know, satisfying for whatever reason. Either way, yeah, at some point my CK grabs this spine slot. It would be Reflexes 3, 1.35 million is not that bad. 7 days is not that bad for downtime. And yeah, it's a lot of speed, it's a lot of everything. When I have downtime, I'll do it, but right now I don't need to. Other things that it gives is... Let's see, we scroll down. Battle Tank 3 gives Dermal Sheath 3. So it gives... Here's Dermal Sheath 1 and 2, and then number 3 is an even bigger shield. 4 hit shield for the remainder of the turn. It's only 1 turn, and the cooldown's 10, so it's really, you know, if you're Hellas surrounded, you can grab this. Downtime, very, very long. And that's, you know, cut in half thanks to being the Cyber Knight. Normally it would be, what, 21 days, if I recall correctly? This is 14, this is 21? Or is it actually 10, and it's halved for me? I should pick someone else who's not Cyber Knight so I can read it more easily. That'd be the smart idea. Here, you're waiting around. Yeah, so, like... Yeah, it's 21 days for that. So, plenty long for that one. But you do get some evasion and armor, which is nice. Otherwise, Battle Tank 3 gives, I think, maybe one more thing. It gives Combat Link 3. So, price tag's not that much higher. Time spent is not that much higher. Basically just +1 evasion, +1 crit each time. And 5, 9, 12 cyber weapon damage. So, based on your price point, that's you. And that might be it. It looks like that's it for Battle Tank 3. Yeah, that's it. Still, though, some things that might matter on your very late game build, especially if you don't have functionally half money because of Chrome. Okay, so I need to find the actual downtime for when I'm going to bring my team over. But for now, that time is not right now. So, Height Break, Loyalty, plus Will is pretty bad. Mastermind is not what I want. Stress does not matter at all. I'll just simply take Loyalty because it's there. Help me impress Matrix War Legend Monkeyfish to pull off my power play. Well, we can help. He's slinging Rootmaker programs. They are quite good. I quite like them. There's stuff you can't get elsewhere that I really enjoy. So we're gonna. He could write a custom viral spike that would disable the program's locks. We dangle code repos that Monkeyfish is sure to want to loot, and then loop him in to being part of the solution. And we'll fight Jupiter, which is fun. We will take on the power play, but what are you gonna give us? Level 4 Rootmaker programs. It gives us Cloak, which is the biggest one. Which is -1 tally per action, which is awesome. So first up's going to be 2-ton haul. That is a solo hack on an Ultra Host, which is definitely a whole thing. Also of note that this eventually turns into locking your person into doing legwork for a bit, so I've got to be a little bit careful about how available they are and how available they need to be. Still got to get my team back from stuff anyway. I guess, yeah, and I really want to see... I'm going to make a save again. I really want to see this, like, looting option get offered here. Yeah, here it is. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Great. I wanted to see this. I don't know what this is about. This is new for me. So, next episode is probably going to be stealing from the Shadow Site, as my team's going to be ready in time. We'll run the dialogue, and the next episode will be the Shadow Site. Episode after that is probably going to be Rootmaker programs. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but this will be what we're going to do next episode. Let's read the convo. How does Warner Braun Dirty Secret too long? It's time to turn over the Shadow Site. Uncovered a Shadow Site. It's time to make them pay. And you've proven you're worth it because your loyalty is a 60. Yeah, what would we find that'll make it worth our time to go up against a secure facility? They were contracted to move certain amounts of research into the UNA. They moved some research into their next-gen rail darts. Ooh, okay. So, SMGs. That sounds fun. Help us plan how to get it. We will further secure loyalty. That's fun. Salvage holdup has a reasonable timer here. 306 XP. Oh, it's a 2-phaser. Okay, yep. Got it. Is she required? Well, obviously we hacked the gold key, don't get me wrong. Matrix Snoop. Looks like this doesn't have anything to hack. And this one does, so Matrix Snoop is going to be useless. Blue key, I think, unneeded. Violent diversion, I think, unneeded. Unplugged cameras, I think, probably unneeded. Our mercs, weirdly enough, she doesn't demand that she goes. That's kind of funny to me. Still going to bring her, though. I'm going to bring the other soldier as well to keep gaining loyalty. And I'm just going to... Okay, I'm going to bump it now because we're just going to run that. Let's go a little bit later, but no, let's go ahead and come up. And the goal here is monster HP 200%. Great, we'll run the black site at the highest difficulty we can. Hacking station for the salvage holdup. Looks like I don't have any leverage for revealing the entire map, which is kind of unfortunate. I would have liked that. What can we get out of digital coordination, if anything? Actually, I'm going to save it for that. I'm going to digital coordinate that. Wow, I got nothing good then. I could reduce tally. I could reset IO. Yeah, nothing fun. Okay, I guess we're just not going to have any Matrix Snoop, and it is what it is. It's fine. Then we'll deal with this later. The goal is get Falcon back and get Rhyme back. We'll play time forward till that's true. Influence break for you. I don't care. Okay, your medical recovery is done. Let's put you in... You're already in treatment for your wound. You're got to go in treatment for the wound. Dr. Ash. It's so fast now. I mean, she does have, like, she's maxed out the thing. She has minus 40% medical time. It's pretty strong. Okay, so you're doing that. That's fine. Influence break. Brazen. For that. You have K177 and Omicron. You only owe me one favor. Honestly, I'm kind of down to Puppet Master this just to get the Omicron Rook implants upgraded, because I mean, I have one favor and I have pulling strings. I'll try the favor. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna pulling strings this, or sorry, Puppet Master. To mostly buff Omicron Rook implants. Let's see. I have the notes for this one as well. What Omicron Rook Tech gives us. As I scroll down, I think it's only two things. It gives me, wow, I like, oh, it's like mostly chest slot stuff actually. So I guess I don't know all the numbers exactly. Here, so if we look, it's, oh, I just like never wrote the numbers down. Okay, fair enough. Some of these adrenal pumps, I think. Honestly, I don't know. My notes are incomplete here, so apologies. I baited everyone. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. Does it have the new legs? There is a Synth Muscle 4. I think this is at Omicron Rook 3. This one I think is at Rook 3. And like, wow, it's like not even that expensive. That's actually wild. I mean, yeah, the downtime is like very real, but 9 reaction, 6 strength is frankly kind of nuts. And we can filter and be like, hey, yeah, Omicron Rook 3 is this. Battle Tank 1 is Synth Muscle 3. Like, hey, you go from Synth Muscle 1 to 2. Price point roughly doubles. And it's like, you know, it's better stats, right? You go from 2 to 3 and the price point jumps a lot. It's like a few more. But it's like, if you're going to grab 3 and you have the ability to grab 4, I mean, it's 4 attributes for 500k. I mean, that's an easy pick as far as I'm concerned. Right? 2 days, 500k for 4 attributes, and it's best in slot. Like, this to me is like the actual best leg everywhere in the game. I mean, you could debate Recoil Triank. I think it's reasonable. It's a crap ton of recoil control, and for some characters, that's like, it's everything. And you could also argue Thunders to say, hey, it's 5 attributes. I mean, this is 15, but it's 5 attributes, and it's going to completely crush your boost speed penalty. I think it's fair as well. I think it's completely fair. Health is a nice sweetener. It's pretty cheap. You can replicate that pretty easily in a lung slot. Like, this is about as good. It's only 15 mitigated, so again, there's a debate there, right? If you're going to run, like, heavy haul or something, it's a lot of minus move speed, you probably need the cyber legs for it. Okay, that's gonna, you know, line up. That's fair. Anyway, just want to kind of bring those things up. Ah, we have Omicron Rook 3 here, actually. Okay, what's an Omicron Rook 3? Oh, I have XC Jack 4000. I didn't even realize. Okay, that's one thing that gets added. So you have even better arm cyberware. So you go, right, 1 and 2. Okay, 4 strength. You know, 20, 25 kinetic damage. You grab XC Jack 3000. What do you gain? You gain 2 more strength. You get 2 built-in armor. You go to 4,000. 2 million is not even that bad. You get another 2 strength. You get another 5 kinetic damage. You get another 3 built-in armor. It's kind of nice. Yeah, the price point is double, but like at this point, it's still only 2 missions. And for best in slot kinetic damage, it's pretty playable. So that's most of what you're getting there, I think. That's most of the list, as far as I can tell. So pretty good stuff there. Still going to play Time Forward until she's not brain burnt, and then we'll go ahead and try to play missions up. So you got to play Bodyguard. That's fine. We can do that. People are detoxing. Cool. I know we're sorted by stress. We're never bringing her out. It's fine. You're wounded. You still can't get out. You're in surgery, so you can detox. You can't go because you're busy. You detox doesn't matter at all, so we're going to sit here. Influence break for you. I really hate... Well, I have a favor, so I might get lucky. But I don't want medical items. I want black matrix wear. Great, thank you. That's what I wanted to see. Check my contacts real quick. How many people are still in line for a limit break? Honestly, quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7 people. Okay. Enough that I'm not in a rush. Who else could go? Still really no one. That's fine. Let's get you back from your wounds. Okay, they're back. And yeah, we're going to be ready to play. So, next episode up is going to be running the salvage hold up. Let's get our crew ready for realsies this time. Rhyme, welcome back to the fold. You're going to be using the Urban Assault and all this stuff. Okay, I'm going to do all this off recording. I'm going to equip them. It'll be fine. Wait, let me double check one more thing. Yeah, we're going to be fine. All right, so I will see you next time for new content for me, running a 2-part Black Site raid. Should be exciting, and I will see you there. Bye-bye.